Over my 2 years of working out, I've tried quite a few training plans. And over this time, I've realized one thing. It's different for everybody. Just because something works for someone else does not mean it will work for you, and vice versa. So in this video you will learn how to construct your perfect workout program. Grab yourself a pen and paper and let's get started. Stage 1. Schedule. The first step that you're going to have to take is to realize how many days a week you'll be able to train. So take a moment and really think about your weekly schedule. Find the places in your weekly schedule that you have time to train, and ideally it should be at least 3 times a week. If you have a lot of time, I do not recommend going over 6 times a week. And try not to have all your training sessions back to back, because that is going to make it very hard for you to recover. So now you have all the days that you're going to train on, which then brings us on to stage number 2, workout split. This is where it can get a bit complicated, because your split is heavily going to depend on your experience level and how many days a week you're able to train. Let's say you're only able to train 2 days a week. With that little time, I recommend that you just train full body 2 times a week. For 3 times a week, you can do 1 cycle of push-pull legs. You can train full body 3 times a week. 4 days a week, I just recommend doing an upper-lower split that you repeat twice. For 5 days a week, you can do literally anything besides full body, because training your entire body 5 times a week with high intensity is probably not the best for recovery. And then for 6 times a week, I would recommend that you just do push-pull legs twice. If you're a beginner, I would not recommend doing push-pull legs or going over 4 times a week. But if you have a bit more experience, then you can sail a lot more freely. So now we're on to stage number 3, exercises. If you're trying to optimize both strength and muscle growth, I recommend structuring your workouts like this. Start your workout off with a big compound movement that you go quite heavy on. After your compound movement, you just fill up the rest of the workout with exercises that you enjoy. But make sure you're doing the exercises in the order of the muscle groups that you prioritize the most. So for example, on the days that I do, let's say the bench press, I'm not immediately hopping into tricep work right after that. After the bench press, I'm then going to train shoulders, then a bit more chest, and then finishing it off with triceps. And the same goes for all the other workouts. If you've paused the video, taken notes, and structured your training plan during this time, then you should be sitting with an amazing training program in front of you. If you enjoyed this video, then you'll most likely enjoy these videos too, and I'll see you in the next one.